They called him TK, TK, TK. Have a bunch of TK and eat it. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you cross TK and Michael Jackson, though. He did try to do the moo dance earlier, and kind of thriller dance along with it, and it's kind of crazy little bird funky thing. Anyway, the characters change what they say depending on which mutant you're on at times, like the TK and the Rhino Roller. Which is kind of fun little addition here and there. Oh, this is a wonderful backtracky thing. I say wonderful in a kind of sarcastic sense. Some backtracking bits are tedious. Let's get that straight. This backtracking bit is tedious. It's not really that fun to go back that whole distance. There should be like an alternate path to get back to Wampa Island. And I mean, there is around the island earlier on, so I don't know why there isn't here. It'd just make it a little more interesting, because this doesn't rather, this just doesn't feel right. I was a little foolish here, actually. I could have made... You don't need that T ice block to make the jump back. You can actually jump from one of the side ice blocks, but I totally forgot about that at the time. I was recording, and I fell. Yes, there's a button, Smaz. It's called jump. X, the jump button. And not the moderator from Crash Mania, the button that allows you to jump. Yep, butt munch. Right. Some more mojo, some up the clipping, some... It's called the jump button, Smaz. Use the jump button. With its afro and fun stuff. Don't you... Good. If you fell there... You don't. If you ever see that kind of spiral thing going around Crash, and when he's on any mutant, pocket your mutant, otherwise you're going to get thrown off of it and you might lose it, for sure, by TK in the surrounding area. Just keep that in mind, okay? Ow. Huzzah! That was quite annoying. So, now we're back at Wampa Island. So full of Wampa. By the way, Wampa doesn't have an H in it. It's just W-U-M-P-A. Wampa. Anyway, now we're ready to reach the desert. I actually really like the desert level. It has some good tracks in, and it's genuinely quite fun to play. It makes a good contrast from the snow level, the frozen coast that just came before it. DK is quite a fast mutant as well. Its legs are very spindly, but covers great distances, so it's good for this kind of speedrun type environment. Oh, yeah. Stop it, Propy. Stop it, Propelli and Potterotti and Flippy, whatever your names were. I can't even remember my own quadruplets' names. Stupid propellers. Well, with any luck I shouldn't be seeing them again. I'll abandon my kids. Alright, we're back here. Isn't it fun? And we'll need a rat skill to get across with the sneeze freeze. Yeah. Could have gone the other way, but it would have taken longer, and I'm pretty sure the game wouldn't have allowed me anyway. We're coming up very soon to the Scorporilla, which is one of the two Titan class Titans in the game. Yeah, so it kind of makes you stop there for thumping the ground or whatever it does. The second one being the Octopus, which is the first boss in Crash of the Titans. You won't meet that until Mount Grimley, though. In fact, technically, they're the only two places you'll meet them. Scorporilla is the only time you're ever going to meet her is here. And the Octopus, you're only really going to meet at Mount Grimley, unless you decide to be a fool and go back to the evil public school, which, by the way, doesn't have any voodoo dolls inside, so don't bother going back there. Otherwise, you're going to meet your fate at 2 Octopi, I guess the plural would be. Octopi. I love pie. And here we go. Loading. 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 Wait, no, this isn't the Crash the Wrath of Cortex. Ah, stupid Magmadons. I really dislike these guys. You're slow, you're cumbersome, you're not even that strong. Which is why I'm going to ditch you in a minute. In fact, for a very lengthy, actually, approach to how I beat this Scorporilla. Oh well. Yep, and it's just that for a while. It's a cheap tactic, but you can get the Scorporilla in eventually without too much hassle. It just takes a little while. And it gets up your combo bar as well, which is pretty good. Right, like all Titans, the Scorporilla has a special, which is played out by pressing the L1 button. Also has a heavy attack, which is done by the triangle, held for bigger impact, and a combo, which is square triangle, I believe, which does a tail swipe thing. And yeah, Scorporilla has been redesigned for this game. I prefer the look. In fact, I prefer the look of pretty much all Titans in this game anyway. So yeah, join me next time when we go to the desert. Isn't that fun? Desert.